As many of you know, that I lost my dad last year, unexpectedly, just 2 weeks after my mother received the news that she had stage 4 cancer. My father was heartbroken when he heard the news and truly hurt at the thought that she may pass before him. He said to me, "It's not supposed to be that way," because my dad was 13 years older than my mom. To me, this is the true meaning of love, and I saw it firsthand through his eyes, despite the nearly 30 years that had already passed. My memories as a child are few, but I know despite all the struggles that she loved deeply and intensely, I can recall times that she made the most of what we had living in my childhood home on the top of Skimmerhorn Hill. She would bake, prepare meals, and she pulled out this old wringer washer. I don't know if you guys are familiar with those things. They are about the size of most people's bathrooms. The washer must have weighed, I don't even know how much, a ridiculous amount. And the fear of my arm getting stuck in that thing still lives in me today. If you haven't seen one of these machines, you should pull up a picture. I'm not so sure that I would appreciate the ease of throwing in a load of laundry without all those memories. My mom only lived 59 short years, but I know without a doubt that she lived those years doing the things that mattered most to her. I don't know anyone that enjoyed a hot cup of freshly made coffee more than she did. She loved watching all that nature had to offer and truly wanted to know more. She spent time learning about ways to grow, plant, and harvest what God provided. My mother lived a life where perseverance and resourcefulness were necessary to get by. And as I grew older, I began to make a life for myself. I questioned her simple, modest way of living. Looking back, I can understand and almost appreciate the simplicity of her life. But living off-grid, that I do not understand. You must be downright crazy, and I'm still not sure how Tracy convinced her that that was how they should live. She convinced you, maybe? Yeah. My mother battled stage 4 cancer for 18 months, and despite the bleak outlook, her faith remained, and she persevered with an unwavering trust in God and His plans for her. Just days before she passed, she insisted on continuing to fight. She wasn't ready to let go just yet, but unfortunately we're not in control of that, and those decisions are not our own. She could make a meal out of just about anything, create something meaningful out of a few random items, and squeeze $1 out of a dime. I hope to pass these two traits on to my children because perseverance and resourcefulness define our character and the direction of our life.
Wendy asked that we would sing some songs. She picked some songs out. We're going to sing one now and a couple more after. I didn't realize I was going to have to follow copy for that. This is, makes it hard. But I love Wendy. She was my sister for a long time. And I said, yeah. I'll sing for her. I'm satisfied with just a cottage below, a little silver and a little gold. But in that city where the ransom will shine, I got my